Hey there friends, welcome to the channel. My name is Sohum, and today, for the very first time, I'm going to be diving headfirst into the world of beatboxing. I've been meaning to do some beatboxing reactions on the channel for a very long time, and after 1,000+ reactions, it's high time we start listening to beatboxing. So we're going to be checking out 3 different videos today that should give me a little bit more insight into the world, and hopefully I'll start getting more and more acclimated. First, we'll start out with a reaction to Dopamine by an artist named Wing. Then we'll follow it up with a bit of an educational video of a couple of vocal coaches and beatboxing experts breaking down a song named HEARTZEL. So that should give me some terminology and expert understanding of the world of beatboxing. And then lastly, we're going to check out Stanin's cover of Beggin, originally by Måneskin. I hope you guys are as excited as I am. I chugged a bunch of coffee earlier, so I'm pretty sure my heart rate is far higher than it normally is. I'm all that to say, I'm super excited to check this out. But before we do jump in, a massive thank you goes to Gundala the Funky for making this donation request and setting me down this path. I'm sure it's going to be an exciting one, a fruitful one. I'm ready. Let's jump into Dopamine. It's like he's playing trumpet and bass at the same time. I know beatboxers are capable of doing multiple instruments simultaneously. I will never understand how. Jesus. Oh, and the vocal control.
The brain's motivation neurotransmitter, dopamine.
Dude, I have chills already. I don't think I'm gonna make it through this. Holy. It's swelling. It's getting bigger. That's what she said.
Dopamine.
Dude, every huge punch just like sends dopamine through my body. Literally, this song encapsulates the feeling he's giving to all of us, which is the circulation of dopamine through my body. How do you do this? And the vocal swelling with each punch that he does. Oh my God.
Dopamine now. Can you feel it now?
What's going on, brother? Because he's basically like a drum kit here.
Dopamine
and he's like
now.
Every electronic dubstep artist in
Can
one.
you feel it now?
Oh.
Check it.
Dude, and the agility. Sorry for pausing right in that moment. Where is it gonna go from here? It's like a wind tunnel effect. I am down to fully run it back. My brain doesn't comprehend. The only thing I can say is the level of vocal control that Wing is exhibiting here is far beyond anything that I thought was possible for the human voice. Truly, hearing just him in isolation, right? Because it's just his voice. There's no other background instrumentation there to help him. He is the full kit, the full drum kit. He is like a trumpet. He is all of the effects you may find in your standard DAW. I don't know how you do this. Let's just listen to it again, man. And his lips aren't even moving here.
The brain's motivation neurotransmitter,
Dopamine.
dopamine.
It's so hard, bro. I have chills all over again. Oh, dude, I'm so down for the beatboxing rabbit hole. Oh.
Dopamine. Dopamine now. Can you?
This technique, I don't even know how to describe it. Like, when I heard it the first time, it almost felt like, imagine like somebody was, in a pottery class or something, and I don't know all the terminology for pottery, but you have that like turning thing, and then you're shaping the clay, and it's rotating. It's constantly revolving, and it's almost like he is shaping his shaping the sound he's trying to create, and that's like the clay, that's like the mud that he's trying to shape into this beautiful urn, and the sound is like revolving. It's almost as if he's able to pan his own vocals without the digital panning in your left and right headphone. He's like able to somehow shift the sound. Does that make sense? I'll listen back and hopefully it makes sense.
Dopamine now. Can you feel it now?
It's like he's rotating it around.
Check it. Dopamine.
Oh wow. And this slow ramping with like the wind getting louder. And then it just like like a gust of wind. Dude, I am so down for the beatboxing rabbit hole. That's just the first of 3 videos we have to check out, so I apologize for taking so much time already and running it back, but like, man, that is unlike anything I have ever heard. I'm down for it. I'm very down. Let's check out the vocal coaches and see what they think about HEARTZEL here. Maybe I'll learn something. Jesus, man. By the way, drop a like on the video.
I'm the Fairy Voice Mother,
Thanks.
and today I'm going to be reacting to HEARTZEL with 2
This is very
extremely
meta.
special guests. We have Justin from
Reactor
Beatbox
watching Reactor.
International joining us, and none other than Stitch himself. Stitch is here. So I have some help analysing some of these techniques today, which I have heard from a very reliable source.
You're gonna see crazy basses, high basses, crazy low basses, combinations of sounds, whistles, just using almost every single vocal component, I would say.
So we're going to see crazy.
Highs and
in all
lows.
forms.
I'm
Let's do
down.
it.
Hi guys.
Oh, you're so sweet. Oh. This was such a sweet.
I want to make sure I have the original video right. So this is, they said HEARTZEL. So HEARTZEL is actually the performer. He's performing his GBB23 World League solo wildcard. I'm not sure what that is. Maybe that's like a performance he had during like a beatbox tournament. I really don't know.
Guys.
But it's HEARTZEL.
I won't be fooled
We'll be
by this
performing.
sweet exterior.
Hi guys, my name is HEARTZEL and this is my solo workout for the GBB 23 World League.
Buckle up, you're in the backseat and rip it on the mic. Fuck it up and make it nasty.
Oh,
Yep.
How many effects already?
Go.
He's whistling at the same time as beatboxing.
Mix it up and make it nasty.
Dude.
Mix it up and make it nasty.
She went the false snare and she went crazy.
The
he's
bass, the
everywhere.
false
Where to
Yeah,
start? Okay,
he's so
if
dynamic.
we start here.
Jesus.
So would you say this is like a really tight closing of the lips and a sound of like this kind of and then a sound from here?
It's actually a throat bass combined with either your teeth or your lips or doing the trumpet sound. So if you do like
Oh,
with teeth.
amazing. He does it with
So this means that, like, 'cause obviously, like, your entire like oral orifice has many components to it: teeth, lips, like a hard palate, soft palate, passagios, vocal folds, like subharmonics. There's like all of these like different elements to tweak and tweeze. I guess he's suggesting that you can access your throat and your I guess mouth at the same time, which I guess I would have expected intuitively. But I don't know. Let's keep listening.
Oh,
with teeth.
amazing.
I'm trying to learn.
He does it with his teeth.
So with the trumpet sound, I think it's a combination of both. First, you need to learn the trumpet sound. Touch your teeth to your bottom lip, kind of like a smile and an F, and you will feel a little vibration between your teeth and your lip, like ah.
Okay.
And you kind of, your tongue is kind of like an R,
Oh, she's accessing it quickly.
Wow.
You know, she's
I feel like I'm not reaching the proper vibrato.
Yeah.
Wow,
She's gonna
She's
be a
got it.
beatboxer in the future, guys. She's learning too fast.
too fast. We gotta stop her. She's gonna overtake us.
I think we've got a long way to go yet, don't you worry.
Buckle up, you're in the backseat, unwrap it on the mind, forget about making nasty.
Oh, it sounds like, you know, the telephone, like, intercom plugins
The
you
Vox
use
sound.
for...
Just like straining your voice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
very
so
shallow.
that's probably done by something called the glottis, you know, the little space between the folds. You squeeze the very source where the actual sound is produced.
It's like the compression.
Right. Like the way he does it, it seems more on top. Like instead of like, it's more like compared to
Exactly. It's not the tightening from the outside, it's far more in the inside.
Maybe this is like, I don't know, this is just like speculation, but maybe some of the vocal techniques employed in beatboxing are similar to the ones required for screaming and singing. Because you don't want to strain your voice doing any of these techniques. And with screaming in particular, you have to really access your vocal fry easily. It seems like that's what they're sort of going for here, but nobody's mentioned vocal fry specifically.
Exactly. It's not the tightening from the outside,
maybe it's not.
far more in the inside.
Get up and make a nasty. Yeah.
So the how would you describe that?
It's actually inspiration. Breathing in the air, you have your vocal growl, like, right? This is an inward version of that, whereby you're also using your false vocal folds to create that kind of bassy texture.
Wow.
Let go.
Oh. What, is he inhaling for his nose?
Correct.
You can do it both. You can do it both ways.
You can whistle through your nose, but through inspiration, through dude,
Justin, you want to give a bit of a demonstration?
gotta
then
stop
I can show
pausing
mine
this.
as well.
Let's say I do like, right? You hear that kind of chesty bassiness, right? Just like a muscle which you haven't used before. It's gonna take some training.
Oh wow. Oh wow.
It takes a lot of practice. When beatboxers learn it, they tend to find their throats inflamed a little bit. It does feel uncomfortable because it's not a sound you normally do. It's definitely learnable. Just need to be careful with it that you don't like overstrain or do it too much.
Wow.
Let go.
That's amazing. Do you know about that whistle sound? I've got no idea.
This is actually called the Ralik whistle because in the beatbox community, he was probably like one of the first few people to use the sound. His name is Ralik. A few years ago, HEARTZEL heard that sound and he was like, you know what, let me just do it better. And then he leveled it up. Right now, he's probably the best user for this whistle in the beatbox community. So this is like the best, the number one you're gonna hear. What?
I'm curious how long like beatboxing has been around, because if it's a relatively fresh genre, like in the grand scheme of things, like maybe 3-4 decades of work and effort by artists, there's probably so much more that has yet to be discovered, which is super exciting.
Why don't you guess how he does it before we explain?
Challenge accepted.
Okay. All right. So there's a lifting of the tongue. So there's. Okay. Let me see if it's inhale or exhale. Is it an inhale?
No.
No.
Exhale.
Exhale.
Yo, what? No way! Like straight away.
She got it.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh my gosh.
She's on one.
it up and making us.
The little teardrop. Oh god, it's so lovely.
I heard D-Lo do this yesterday, this like little plop sound.
So it's a combination
plop.
of two sounds. One is, let's call it the whistle sound, water drop whistle sound. Using the air in your mouth, not using any from your lungs. You're just using your jaw to push the air out, saying something like white or what. And so your tongue moves forward
white.
as you do it. So
Okay.
that's the first step. The next step would be to be combining it with this sound, which is what we call the clop. What you're doing is you're just raising your tongue and letting it clap down on the bottom of your mouth. I think you got it, yeah?
I think I'm doing it
so when
wrong
you
because I'm like doing it off of my hard palate.
combine these two, you're going from to.
Oh, that's amazing!
He's a really
The
good teacher.
Clop gives it the little attack that sounds like it's dropping in the water.
Yeah.
Making us.
For this little bass thing, how do we do this?
That feels very
It's
metal.
just the inward bass, but with a.
Yeah.
So
He
instead from through
accessed
the
it
nose.
so quickly.
Okay.
Mix it.
Somebody link me some metal beatboxing or request it. I don't care. It's
up and making
something I need to hear.
Oh my god! Stop! I need to throw a shoe. I don't have any.
The limit does not exist.
Oh my god!
You know, the thing about it is like everything I've heard from Wing and HEARTZEL so far has been so impressive, and I don't know how to like judge it. It all feels like the highest caliber of beatboxing possible. It is all insane to me.
What's doing the little tremolatory effect? Is that the tongue?
He's doing like the trumpet thing from the side. And just switching the gap between one side from the other. And then he's combining it with his throat bass. And there's a little whistle sound there, combining it with the whistle that you just learned.
That's three things at the same time.
So many sounds, which do I start with?
I feel like even if you watch this on like a half speed, it would be too fast.
Welcome to the beatbox world.
Oh, I love it here. One thing I noticed that he does is a lot of like kind of blowing sort of. Is that it? It's just like.
Yeah. This sound is a really scratchy sound. Maybe if I slow it down for you. It comes from your tongue obstructing the air and going very fast between the sides of your tongue, maybe a little over and out of your mouth, past your
Dude, who needs a DAW when you have people like this?
lips. So your lips really control
Crazy.
that scratchy
I like the
sound.
editing in this.
Your tongue is basically like this, and your bottom teeth are like that. So the air is just flowing right past it through your lips. And that's why it's so counterintuitive, because it sounds like shh, shh, something we are familiar with, but it actually comes from the back of the tongue obstructing the air and the air just flowing past it really fast.
Wow.
To kind of help you get an idea of where that scratchy sound comes from, you can try putting your finger here and just breathe in. Finger right at your knuckle here, so the air comes really, really fast.
Oh.
Huh? You feel that scratchy
I don't
sound?
know if I'm doing it right. The speed, man.
At least he warned us to buckle up.
Make it nasty. Mix it up and make it nasty.
No.
Would you have thought?
Dude, if I start like doing more beatboxing reactions, my brain is just I'm just gonna do this the whole time. Just mouth agape. I have no idea how he's capable of so many of these novel techniques to me at such light speed, and he's stacking them on top of each other as well. So it's like every half second there is some unique combination of any and all of the techniques we've heard and more. That's all.
No.
Would you have thought that a guy this adorable in the beginning, he would have done all of that?
No, he has got such a
Always
he's got
unsuspecting.
Such an alter ego. Look, I mean there you go. See, look.
Oh, there we go.
There's
Thumbnail
the real
picture.
him. There you are. This is not you. Oh. All right. The tongue is definitely lifting, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
And there's a. It sounds like that whistle is in there too somehow.
Yeah, I heard a little.
Oh,
There we go.
It's like a cricket.
you were inhaling,
Yes.
but you're flicking something.
My tongue is rolling backwards like this.
But you've got to get the thing, but in reverse.
Yep, exactly.
And it's as easy as that.
It's simple. You probably learn it in like 2 days or like tonight.
I just tried it and I think I'm a bit closer. Can someone tell me?
She's learning everything very quickly. So
Yeah, she's a quick learner.
How is that little effect there?
It's actually making that sound through the pockets of air in your cheek and squeezing them out slowly. You have your soft palate raised to make it hollow. If you don't have your soft palate raised, it has a different tone to it.
You can use your fingers too, yeah.
I've made that sound
There's
before.
a bit of an easy way to do that. You make like a monkey face like this. You know how when people do this smile whenever their friend says something dumb? Right? You do that, so you puff up your cheeks and then you do that smile. Then when you got the air there, just press it with your hand.
It doesn't want to go.
So it's just between your cheek and your teeth. You can actually open your mouth and talk because it's just the pockets of air from my... Yeah.
Beautiful.
This is so fun.
Mix it up and make it nasty.
Do we know how
It's
he
filthy,
does that
brother.
thing?
Oh, you mean the bass? Yeah, it's inward.
I think he does a and then something like that. He does the slither roll, which is it's basically your tongue really tight against the roof of your mouth, but the tip is a little bit loose, so it kind of can oscillate against the roof of your mouth. Yeah.
All on an inhale.
Yeah.
If you notice while he's doing that beat, his whole body is going up. Yeah, he's inhaling a lot of air because he's doing like 3 different sounds back to back, and the only time where air is coming out is when he does the everything else is just in breathing. So it's pretty crazy how he's able to like just do it consistently. First few things, like when you first start learning beatboxing, you will learn about drum sounds. You have like the kick, the hi-hat, and the snare. One of the first things we do is we do... So that's outward, then inward. So sometimes you don't breathe, you just do a sound that requires you to inhale air, and that will help you breathe in and out while you're beatboxing. Yeah.
Amazing. Oh, it's fascinating.
It's super
I've got so
efficient.
much to learn. Yeah. It's just, I feel like you probably never get to a point where you can... your mind is safe from being blown.
Yeah.
Even as like experienced-ish beatboxers that we are, like we have been in the community for a relative good amount of years, we are still finding new sounds. And I think beatbox, if it's the place where you find things that you didn't imagine humans were able to do.
Just when you think you've heard it all,
so much ingenuity.
Never have. And the beatboxing community proved that every single day. Thank you so much, as always, for watching this video today, and thank you for being with me on this journey. I hope you have a wonderful day. I love you so, so much, and I cannot wait to see you again in the next video. Bye! Hello, me
let's hear this one.
again. Sorry, I won't keep you too much longer. I just wanted to wonder out loud if any of you are going to the La Florida Beatbox Battle in France on the 31st of March and 1st of April.
Okay, I'm gonna give it a pause there. Dude, there is, like, obviously we saw the fairy vocal mother. That was her name? The fairy voice mother. She was learning how to do this in real time, and I'm sure she has a lot more vocal expertise than I do, just flat out. But she was able to really grasp some of those effects quickly. You saw my attempts and me getting frustrated with myself, but also laughing at myself. That is the cool thing about beatboxing that I think even escapes like standard singing. Because sometimes there's a lot of like seriousness to singing. You know what you want to sound like. You go back and forth on the timbre of your voice and liking how your falsetto sounds and how your chest voice sounds and recognizing that you have so much room to grow. This is all just me projecting right now, but there's there's been millennia of singing, and people just keep pushing the envelope, and it's easy to compare, right, to the self. But when it comes to beatboxing, it is such a burgeoning place, and because you're creating such novel effects that are all honestly very enjoyable to hear, it almost feels like going back to childhood where you and your friends would make fart noises in the playground, right? You're just creating all of these cool novel effects that many of us don't even hear in our day-to-day, and they're doing it seamlessly. It just feels like an entirely different world, ripe for exploration, ripe for creativity, and this is real cool. Super cool. I could glaze it even more, but I have a lot to discover, so we're going to check out the last video of this reaction today. This is going to be the Måneskin cover by Stanin. Let's see if any of my knowledge has stuck. Jesus. Okay, that's the throat. Standard singing. Oh, whoa. These pitches, too, are unique. All the dopamine through my body again. Shout out Wing. It's like he created an electric guitar right there.
Riding high when I was king. Ain't hard and fast 'cause I had everything. I'd walk away to told me then. But easy come and easy go, it will end.
How is he making his voice flutter? It feels different than a standard vibrato. It feels like his voice is literally stutter stepping, fluttering, rolling over itself.
I'd walk away to told me then. But easy come and easy go, it will end. So anytime I need you, let me go. Yeah, anytime I need you, let me go. Yeah, anytime I seek you, let me go. But I blend and see, just let me go. I'm on my knees when I'm begging, 'cause boy, I don't wanna lose you. I'm begging.
Is there any post-production in this? Because if not, he's creating delays as he's doing everything else.
Begging, 'cause I don't wanna lose you. Yeah, yeah. I'm begging. Put your loving band out, baby.
That panning too, was that panning in post or was that him doing it? Because I think beatboxers are vocal magicians at this point, capable of doing any alchemy.
Put your loving band out, baby. I'm begging. Put your loving hand out, darling. I need you to understand. Try so hard to be your match and count on 10, you wanting to end. Only then can I begin to live again. An empty shell used to be. Spotted all my love is saying cover me. Broken man, I don't know. Won't even stand the devil's chance to win my soul. I'm begging you up. Put your loving band out, baby. Begging you. Put your loving hand out, darling.
Oh my god. See, I'm gonna need your guys' opinion, so leave it in the comments. Do you want to see more beatboxing reactions on my channel? Because I have nothing really intelligent to say. It just is happening at me and I'm repeatedly mind blown. I'm enjoying myself, but I'm it's just back to back moments of just me not understanding and me losing my mind, and then it's like that for 37 going on 38 minutes. I hope you enjoyed the reaction. I'm definitely down to explore more beatboxing, so again, if you would like to send me down that rabbit hole, make a request by clicking the first link in the description box below. Wow. But as always, my friends, have a wonderful rest of your day. Take care and peace.